Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another Cars 3 diecast review. Today, here we have the host of the Demolition Derby, Roscoe. Alright, so I got this from Amazing Boys Toys Co. Thank you very much, Bailey Mays, over there at the company. Their eBay store is currently called Code May 0, but they're in the process of changing everything over to the company name Amazing Boys Toys Co. And they're going to have their own website. It's coming very soon and it's going to be awesome. So you can click on the link down in the description to check out their eBay store along with their email address that's in the description as well. You can contact them asking about stuff that you don't see on their eBay store that you may still be interested in, because I know they have a lot on their eBay store, but they have even more that's not there, ranging back from day one in 2006 up until present day. So definitely contact them about that. You can also contact them if you want to sell something. If you have stuff just laying around collecting dust, shoot them an email and maybe you'll be able to sell it to them and you'll get some extra money in your pocket. And they do ship worldwide, so no need, no concern there. I saw someone say like, darn, I can't buy from them because I'm in the United Kingdom. That's not a concern at all. They can ship to you. Obviously though, shipping from the United States overseas will be a little bit more expensive, but that is just the way life is. Alright, so this guy won the poll on my last Cars 3 diecast review, which was of Ernie Gearson. There are the results on the screen. Roscoe received 67% of the vote, which was 477 people. Thank you all very much for voting, and now you can vote on this video for what car you want me to review. Most likely tomorrow, although it may actually probably not come out tomorrow. Yeah, it's probably not going to come out tomorrow. Sorry about that. But it'll most likely be out on Friday. See, the thing is, I'm recording this Wednesday morning in hopes that I'll get it out later today, Wednesday afternoon, sometime like that. Then I have to go to work from like 2 until 8. And since tomorrow is my first day back to school, I just want to make sure everything is ready. So I don't think I'll record another video tonight to upload on Thursday, like Thursday afternoon. So most likely when I get home from school on Thursday is when I'll record my next video. But enough talk about stuff that you guys probably don't even care about. The options for today are T-Bone. That's actually who I would vote for, personally. APB. Fishtail, we have Jimbo, and Broadside. So all Demolition Derby contenders. That's who we are left with out of the newest Cars 3 diecast I have to review. I still have like Paunchy Wipeout, the Haulers, stuff like that, but this is all the new stuff, and obviously I want to get that stuff out first. So here, take a look at the package. You just have the typical Cars 3 look. He is in case H along with all of these other cars. Some of them I've already reviewed, like Pushover and Darren Leadfoot. Link to Pushover will be in the description below, and you can check out Darren Leadfoot on my channel. I only put like related cars in the description because Pushover is from the Demolition Derby. He can belong there. Blindsided by a new generation of piston cut racers, Lightning McQueen finds himself suddenly pushed out of the sport he loves. To get back on top, he will need the help of a young race technician, inspiration from the late fabulous Hudson Hornet, and guidance from a few old friends along the way. Now, getting back to the Case H stuff, the entire list of contents is in the description below. It has currently only been found in the Philippines, but I'm sure it will be found here in the United States and many other places very soon. A lot of eBay sellers have them, and I definitely recommend Amazing Boys Toys Co., aka Code May 0, because he has them on eBay. Broadside, APB, Fishtail, and Jimbo, of course, they are also in the case, and you can vote for them if you want me to review them next, or which one you want me to review next. Alright, it's time to open Roscoe. He's looking pretty awesome in there. I really like this guy. I was very excited for him. So here is Roscoe out of the package, looking spectacular. I do have one huge complaint about him though, and we'll get to that later on in the video. But to begin, let's talk about his appearance in Cars 3. So like I said at the beginning of the video, he is the host of the Demolition Crazy 8 Derby. He's not the announcer. The announcer is that blue pickup truck that sits up in the wooden box and, activates all the explosions and whatnot. This is just the host that talked to McQueen and Cruz Ramirez. Unfortunately, I did not find any pictures of him from trailers, like official trailers, that would actually look good quality. I know he was leaked in that Demolition Derby like 8-minute clip, but that was really only meant for the people who went to the Road to the Races event, so I'm not going to show that. But just imagine him there. I'm sure probably 75 to 80% of the people watching my videos right now, probably even up to 90%, have seen the movie. So I'm getting a little bit more lenient with the spoiler talk, but I'm not going to completely reveal everything about him. But I think his role was pretty cool. I liked that he talked a lot. And kind of a villain, actually. He kind of annoyed me a little bit because obviously he wouldn't let McQueen and Cruz Ramirez leave the Demolition Derby, and they were freaking out. I mean, I think that's kind of rude and dangerous, actually, but he kept them in there, and they had that funny line of it's family night, so don't curse. And I just wanted to mention one thing because I said the announcer is a blue pickup truck. That is not Broadside. Broadside is a contender. The announcer is not being released this year. I don't know why. I think it would have been pretty cool, but most likely next year. Alright, moving on to this guy's releases. So obviously as the single in Case H, and he's also scheduled for a 3-pack release along with Cruz Ramirez as Frances Beltline and Mr. Drippy. So hopefully that comes out soon. However, 3-packs never have been really successful at major retail stores, so yeah, I'm not too hopeful about it actually being released, and if it is released, I highly doubt it'll be available at Walmart's and Target stores, so I would definitely recommend buying this guy when you see him as a single. So now it's time to get into the review here of Roscoe. So my major complaint is that he is absolutely, positively way too small. So people who saw the movie, think back. We have Cruz Ramirez here, and they're looking at Roscoe. Actually, it was kind of like this, I think. He was on the other side. They were kind of by the gate or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But look at this. He is way too small. He's miniature. It's that looks like 1/64 scale to me, whereas McQueen and Cruz are definitely 155. He's a pretty big SUV type of car, and first of all, he just looks way too thin. McQueen is way wider than him, and I mean, I think the length would be okay, but it's really in the width. He is just way too thin, and it's kind of disappointing because he just doesn't really fit in with these guys. He looked kind of menacing in the trailer because he was kind of big and everything, and I'm just not really feeling that. So if you guys agree with me, let me know, or if I'm sounding crazy, let me know as well. But I do think this guy is a little out of scale on the low end of things. I will have to see the movie again, or at least some pictures to really confirm that, but I have a good memory. I saw Cars 3 times, so I think I am pretty right about that. And his expression is not the best as well. I mean, it's a nice smile, but does he smile in the movie? No, not really. He was pretty menacing with this kind of smirky growl look on his face. So they probably are doing this so it appeals more to kids, but whatever. It's not really a big deal, I guess. You can see his grill right there. It's kind of like a silver grill with the black inserts there. And that's pretty cool, nicely detailed. He has these headlights there and some headlights on the hood right here, which are pretty cool. I like that they're extra pieces that come out of the metal body. And he does seem to be, he is all metal. This part right here is plastic though. See this? This is the separation line between the plastic hat and cover of the back bed, and then this is the metal base, or body I guess I should say. This is the plastic base down here in black. And I did make a mistake. He is not an SUV. I thought he was, but I realized just now that this is a cover on his pickup truck bed. He's an actually pickup truck. I don't know why I said that. He's actually a pickup truck. Mixing up my words. But anyway, yeah, he's a pickup truck, and that's pretty cool because he looks very similar to, the pickup truck that the announcer was. So maybe there'll be like a similar mold. We'll have to see when he's released. He does not really look similar to Broadside though, who's definitely a pickup truck as well. But yeah, that's kind of an interesting discovery. I think some people thought it was an SUV as well until just now. Now on the side here, you can see the signature of Roscoe in white right there. I think that's pretty cool. I do wish they used a different font because I feel like it's definitely the same as the font used on Lightning McQueen. No, I don't have one around, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And down the side door here, I love the mud splatter up. That's very realistic because since he is a part of the Demolition Derby and he's down there on the field, he's definitely going to get muddy. And the upsplash from the tire, those locations make sense. Then he has the Thunder Hollow Speedway logo right there. It looks a little cockeyed, which again makes sense because it's a local establishment, not too professional over there. Another mud splash here. On the back, you have the Thunder Hollow Speedway decal again there on the window. And he also has a couple decals on the back window as well. Let me see if I can read them real quick. You guys can focus in on the background there while I try to read these. I just don't think so. Yeah, they are so small, so sorry about that, guys. Anyway, getting back here, I like the spare tire, and I like how the rim is painted. If you guys just saw my review of Christmas Holiday Sarge, you would know that his spare tire is not painted. Like, the rim is just the same color as the actual tire, which in this case, that would be black. But it does match the tires, kind of, actually. I just realized it's kind of more dull here. This seems to be shinier, which actually makes sense because since these are being used, they would get dirty. This one's staying up and staying clean. So that's cool. It's a nice little feature. I just don't remember seeing him with it in the movie, but I'm sure he had it. His license plate reads N-CHRG. Now, there has to be some sort of significance to this license plate, and I just don't know. Maybe it's his voice actor. I don't even know who played him, though. He wasn't in the end credits, I don't think. So if you guys know the significance to that, please let me know. I'm just trying to think. No. I don't know. I'm trying to pronounce it or something. See if it's an abbreviation. I cannot see the text above and below it. Sorry about that. And on the other side here, it's actually not identical because he has this piston decal right there in green. There's some text around it, but I cannot read that either. It's just so gosh darn small. So I like how it's different because that's obviously not on this side. Very cool. And his hat up here reads Thunder Hollow Speedway. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's definitely a hat. You can see how it's just like a baseball cap. Before we move on to comparisons, I wanted to point out two more details here. I like the side view mirrors. They are big and they are a plastic rubber so you can kind of bend them. And I also like the side running boards here. And it's actually something Mattel has never really done before on cars. These are separate pieces, separate from the base actually. Or actually, it looks like they come up from the base, but they're separate from the body. And it's very nicely detailed. Like you can see the black there and then the brown trim. Just kind of like when you step down and then you could step to the ground. I mean, it's more for humans because obviously it's not necessary for cars, but still a very cool detail. And here's the base if you are interested. Alright, it's time to move on to some comparisons. I think I chose some pretty decent cars to compare them to. We're going to start off with the worst ones though. And I did go for all like SUVs because I thought he was one. And it's not really like we have many pickup trucks with the bed covered except for Todd the Pizza Planet truck, which is not that similar to him at all. But I have Vic Family here. No. Yeah, since I just realized that it was a pickup truck, all these comparisons are kind of meaningless. Swift alternator, no. Van, ma, not really. What did I just say, ma? Kind of meant to say nah right there. Here we have Garrett Taylor, the security guard without the gun. Nope, not really as well. I think the next two are a little bit more similar though. Maurice Welks, kind of. If he was a pickup truck, I guess I could see that. I think Secretary of the Interior is the most similar, and I think that his size should be like Roscoe's size as well. He is a Ford Bronco, I do believe, and I know that's not a pickup truck, but still, I think that his size should be around the same size as Roscoe if he was scaled correctly. Now, in that cut right there, I did bring out Todd so you guys can see the comparison there. See the bed covers. You can't really tell on Roscoe at first because the bed cover is the same like mint light green as the main body, whereas with Todd it's white versus the yellow. But there's a little comparison there. Still confused on why the Cars 3 Todd is completely clean. Still confused, still very, very, very confused. But anyway, he can go in the background since he is a Demolition Derby contender, I guess. And that is all for my review here of Roscoe. Don't get him confused with the Planes Roscoe. This is the helicopter from the Planes movies. I think, yeah, he was from the first one, the first Planes, and this guy's name is Roscoe as well. But they're two completely different characters. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below which is now your favorite Demolition Derby related car. We have a lot. We have, of course, the contenders, the staff team. You have McQueen and Cruz. Todd the Pizza Planet truck counts as one as well. Miss Fritter, I think Miss Fritter will always be my favorite. And then we have like Taco, Fishtail, just so many awesome contenders and characters here. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will see y'all next time for another video. Bye now.